Hello everyone, I'm here from the future to warn you that this video was not well produced. Unfortunately, on the only day that we could film, I had come up with a little bit of a migraine and was being a bit of a little whiny bitch and urging everyone else to hurry up so that I could leave and take care of it. Dr. Wilbur, if you would happen to give my teammates a good grade on this assignment, there will be a nice shiny red apple on your desk. No questions asked.
If you like drinking warm, raw, unpasteurized milk, this especially applies to you. One of the risks of drinking unpasteurized milk includes the transmission of the bacteria Brucella, which causes brucellosis, which is a zoonotic disease. The disease can vary in severity from fever and fatigue to meningitis in some rare cases. Those at risk of contracting the disease include those that are in constant contact with livestock, as well as those that drink raw milk. Although this disease is relatively obscure, recent cases have been reported in 2017 and 2019 where individuals either acquire the bacteria through online purchases or from certain farms that have infected cows, like was the case in the Pennsylvania farm.
As Luis mentioned, there has been 3 separate cases in the past couple of years of brucellosis in the United States. This brucellosis has been identified as the bacteria Brucella, specifically strain RB51. So the causative agent of brucellosis, the Brucella bacteria, are a gram-negative coccobacilli bacteria, which is actually non-motile, but they do require CO2 to grow in some situations. This RB51 strain of Brucella is especially hard to diagnose since, first of all, it is resistant to initial frontline antibiotics, as well as testing options for this bacteria are very limited. Another reason it is very difficult to diagnose is because the symptoms tend to be very similar to flu-like symptoms.
Just in case you've ordered your milk online recently, which is weird, you shouldn't do that. These are the symptoms that you should watch for if you've potentially acquired brucellosis. If you feel like you've been in contact with the previously mentioned risks, you should watch for early symptoms of fever, profuse sweating, abdominal swelling, sudden weight loss, fatigue, and potentially symptoms of meningitis can also be present. Brucellosis can also be difficult to treat if left unchecked, so catching these early symptoms is important.
Per the CDC, they recommend that the RB51 strain of Brucella is treated with doxycycline and Bactrim at a 21-day regimen. Usually, Brucella infection would want to be treated with doxycycline and rifampin, but because this RB51 strain has become resistant to rifampin and penicillin, the CDC does not recommend that that combination is used at this time. So once again, the treatment would consist of doxycycline and Bactrim instead of anything else. So for prevention of RB51 infection, you do not want to consume any uncooked meat or any unpasteurized dairy, and that includes milk, cheese, and ice cream. Pasteurization is when milk is heated to a really high temperature and for a short period of time, and it kills any harmful bacteria that may not be safe for consumption. If you are not sure if it has been pasteurized, the CDC recommends just to not eat it at all. And if you're handling animals, you would want to protect yourself with gloves, goggles, and gowns, or some type of apron to prevent the transmission.